It's Saturday night. I'm Bill Jones, and tonight we're excited to present a special event here at the Mainline Music Stage. It's Men's Night. The fellas are running the show, giving all the ladies a chance to sit back, relax, and enjoy an unforgettable evening of music and entertainment. We have an incredible lineup for you tonight. First up, give a warm welcome to the Boys on the Run. Ben, Lee, and Abner Jones are here with their signature sound, backed by the one and only band. Next, we've got a treat for you. Please welcome Pure Bluegrass for a performance you won't want to miss. Tonight's show is brought to you in part by Tim's Barbershop, where great cuts meet great conversations. Need a fresh look? Tim's Barbershop has you covered. Sharp styles, affordable prices, and that classic hometown charm. Stop by and tell Tim we sent you. Now, let's turn our attention to the stage and enjoy the sounds of Pure Bluegrass. Take it away.
Ticket on the midnight train, running through the night across a country lane. With every mile my heart beats fast. All I want is to be with you at last. The whistle blows and the engine roars. I'm on a journey to the one I adore. As the stars fade and the moonlight wanes, I ride the rails through love's sweet refrain. Midnight train, take me to her side. Through the dark and the cold, with you I'll ride. As the sun comes up, I'll hold her tight. The midnight train brought me back tonight. The scenery changes as the dawn draws near. The tracks are humming and the path is clear. With every mile, the heart beats fast. The midnight train brought me back tonight. The scenery changes as the dawn draws near. The tracks are humming and the path is clear. With every click and clack, my dreams come true. The miles fall away and I'm closer to you. The rhythm of the rails, the heartbeat of my song, tells me where I belong, where I've been all along. With each turn of the wheel, my love's in view. The midnight train's bringing me back to you. Midnight train, take me to her side. Through the dark and the cold, with you I'll ride. close and the station comes in sight, I see your face in the morning light, with arms wide open and a heart so true. The midnight train led me straight back to you. Midnight train, take me to her side. Through the dark and the cold, with you I'll ride. As the sun comes up, I'll hold her tight. The midnight train brought me back to you. Rising and our love is strong. In each other's arms is where we belong. With the midnight train's journey now complete, I'm home again where my heart and love meet.
Grandpa's plow still leans in the barn, a little rust, but it's full of charm. He'd hitch it up and with steady hands turn that dirt into fertile land. Now there's tractors and they're shiny and fast, but the old ways taught me things that last. Ain't nothing new here, just tried and true. The roots run deep in all I do. From an old leather Bible to the tools I use, the past is present, it's my kind of truth. Yeah, the world moves on, but I hold dear the strength of the old. Ain't nothing new here. Mama's quilt, stitched with love and care, still keeps me warm like she's right there. Handwritten recipes, flourish stain, make the kind of meals that ease the pain. Sure, there's gadgets that can make life smooth, but there's beauty in what's tried and proved. Ain't nothing new here, tried and true. The roots run deep in all I do. From an old leather Bible to the tools I use, the past is present, it's my kind of truth. Yeah, the world moves on, but I hold dear the strength of the old. Ain't nothing new here. Faith in the pews, songs in the night, hymns of the heart that bring the light. A firm foundation no storm can shake. Old things endure, they never break. Ain't nothing new here, just tried and true. The roots run deep in all I do. From an old leather Bible to the tools I use, the past is present, it's my kind of truth. Yeah, the world moves on, but I hold dear the strength of the old. Ain't nothing new here. So when you see me with these things of the past, it's not that I'm slow, I'm holding on fast. The old ways live through every year. Ain't nothing fading, ain't nothing new here.
Dusty clouds on a broken road, tail lights fading where you've roamed. Your letters sitting on my bed, silent words that left me cold. Your scent lingers in the night air, echoes of laughter, love we share. Stars don't shine like they used to do, now they're drowning in my blues. Heartbreak ahead, I see the signs. Love's detour ain't too kind. Miles to go, but my heart won't mend. Just a lonesome road till the bitter end. The cafe's empty, no one there, just a chair where you once cared. Empty cups, broken dreams, half a life torn at the seams. I keep driving through the pain, wipers clear and tears like rain. Every mile reminds me of you, but that highway's all I can do. Heartbreak ahead, I see the signs. Love's detour ain't too kind. Miles to go, but my heart won't mend. Just a lonesome road till the bitter end. Till the bitter end. The sun's setting low and we're miles from home. Dust on the dashboard, but we're not alone. We've come a long way with the road unwinding. Stories we've shared and dreams still finding their place in the road and in our hearts. We've made it this far, but it's just the start. The miles behind us, they're part of the past, but they shape who we are, and they're meant to last. Every twist in the road, every bump in the ride, taught us how to trust, how to stay side by side. We've crossed rivers wide and climbed hills so steep, but we're still moving forward, no time for sleep. Miles behind us and miles to go. The journey's long, but we'll take it slow. With every mile our story unfolds. In the rear view the past turns gold. Miles behind us, but we're not alone, 'cause together we've got miles to go. There's a light up ahead, it's a new horizon. With every turn, it feels like we're rising. We got dreams to chase and promises to keep. We're wide awake, no time for sleep. We've weathered the storms and danced in the rain. Now we're headed for places that call out our names. Miles behind us and miles to go. The journey's long, but we'll take it slow. With every mile our story unfolds. In the rear view the past turns gold. Miles behind us, but we're not alone, 'cause together we've got miles to go. Every road has its trials, but we'll find our way. With the stars to guide us, we'll never stray. We'll hold on tight with our hearts aglow, 'cause the best is ahead with miles to go. Miles behind us and miles to go. Through the highs and lows, we're in this flow. With every step, we'll write a new song. With miles behind us, but we're still moving on. Miles behind us, but we're not alone. Together we've got miles to go. I woke up this morning with the sunrise in my face, chasing down a feeling I can't seem to quite replace. The wind is whispering secrets as it dances through the trees, and I'm looking for a reason in the sound of autumn leaves. I'm looking for a reason, something I can hold, a light to guide my footsteps when the night turns cold. Through the valleys and the hills where the rivers softly flow, I'm looking for a reason, Lord, to keep this journey home. The road beneath my boots is warm, but still it pulls me on. Every mile tells a story of the places I've been drawn. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the fields of Tennessee, I'm searching for the answer to the song inside of me. I'm looking for a reason, something I can hold, a light to guide my footsteps when the night turns cold. Through the valleys and the hills where the rivers softly flow, I'm looking for a reason, Lord, to keep this journey home. Maybe it's a prayer or a whisper in the breeze, a voice that calls me closer down upon my knees. I don't need all the answers, just a spark to light the way, a reason to keep moving through another unknown day. I'm looking for a reason, something I can hold, a light to guide my footsteps when the night turns cold. Through the valleys and the hills where the rivers softly flow, I'm looking for a reason, Lord, to keep this journey home. So I'll keep walking onward with the sunrise in my eyes, chasing down a feeling neath the ever-changing skies. For somewhere in this journey lies the answer I will find. I'm looking for a reason, Lord, to keep this journey whole. So I'll keep walking onward with the sunrise in my eyes, chasing down a feeling neath the ever-changing skies. For somewhere in this journey lies the answer I will find. I'm looking for a reason, one that stands the test of time. I took a one-way road out of Heartache, Tennessee, thinking I could outrun the pain you left in me. But every town I passed through, your shadow's always near, and I can't shake the memory of the love that disappeared. I thought I'd find some freedom on the other side of town, but the weight of you keeps dragging me back down. You're the capital of the state of misery that I'm in, the heartache on my map that always pulls me in. No matter where I go, I see your name in neon lights. You're the capital of misery, ruling over lonely nights. I've tried to build a border, draw a line and walk away, but your voice keeps echoing like a ghost that's here to stay. Every mile's a heartbreak, every sunset's bittersweet. This love's a prison city, and I can't find the key. I thought I'd find some peace beneath these endless skies, but your memory's the law, and there's no place to hide. You're the capital of the state of misery that I'm in, the heartache on my map that always pulls me in. No matter where I go, I see your name in neon lights. You're the capital of misery, reeling over lonely nights. I built my wall so high, thought to keep your memory out, but your love's a chain I can't escape. It wraps me around and round. I've tried to move, I've tried to run, but it's all just in vain, 'cause every road leads back to you, and the misery remains. You're the capital of the state of misery that I'm in, the heartache on my map that always pulls me in. No matter where I go, I see your name in neon lights. You're the capital of misery, ruling over lonely nights. So I'll keep driving circles, though I know I'll never win. You're the capital of the state of misery that I'm in. Pictures on the mantle still hang the way they were. Your laughter in the hallway feels like a distant blur. The echoes in this old house keep whispering your name, but the silence holds a secret, and it's driving me insane. Every creak and every crack knows the truth I try to hide. The walls have seen it all, they've watched me break inside. If walls could talk, they'd tell me to let you go, to tear down the memories and quit this endless show. They've seen the tears I've cried, the nights I've spent alone. If walls could talk, they'd say it's time to move on. That corner by the front door still smells like your perfume, and your shadow dances softly in the light of the living room. These walls are tired of holding the weight of love that died. They're begging me to listen, but I'm too scared to try. They've heard me call your name in the dead of sleepless nights, and watched me write your letters that I'll never let you sign. If walls could talk, they'd tell me to let you go, to tear down the memories and quit this endless show. They've seen the tears I've cried, the nights I've spent alone. If walls could talk, they'd say it's time to move on. But how do I walk away when every inch of this place holds the touch of your hand that I'll never let you side? If walls are closing in now and they're screaming loud and clear, it's time to face the truth, I can't keep you here. If walls could talk, they'd tell me to let you go, to tear down the memories and quit this endless show. They've seen the tears I've cried, the nights I've spent alone. If walls could talk, they'd say it's time to move on. So I'll start with these pictures, take them down one by one, pack up the love we lost and admit that we're done. If walls could talk, they'd beg me to let you go, and maybe someday I'll finally let you know. The morning sun is breaking through the haze, casting gold on these rusted railway days. Every tie and every track tells a story loud and clear of 1,000 journeys taken and the hearts left standing here. The whistle cries like a lonesome friend, calling me to chase the trails that never seem to end. Rusted rails, endless trails, rolling through the night, carrying dreams on a steel-bound flight. With every mile, I feel the pull of the great unknown. Rusted rails, endless trails, leading me back home. The hum of the engine is a song I know by heart, a rhythm that's been with me since the very start. From the city lights to the open plain so wide, this iron horse keeps rolling with my soul along for the ride. There's freedom in the clatter and hope in every bend, a promise that the rails will take me where the heartache ends. Rusted rails, endless trails, rolling through the night, carrying dreams on a steel-bound flight. With every mile, I feel the pull of the great unknown. Rusted rails, endless trails, leading me back home.
station holds a memory, every mile a chance to dream. Through the smoke and the fire, nothing's ever as it seems. But I'll keep riding forward through the wind and through the rain. These rusted rails will carry me till I find love again. Rusted rails, endless trails, rolling through the night, carrying dreams on steel-bound flight. With every mile, I feel the pull of the great unknown. Rusted rails, endless trails, leading me back home. So here I am on these weathered tracks, the past behind me, I won't look back. Rusted rails, endless trails, a journey never ends. Rolling on to find the place where my broken heart mends. Yeah. On the dirt, the light shining bright, the crowd's roaring loud on a Saturday night. Chaps tied tight, heart pounding in my chest, one hand on the rope, this is my test. The gate swings open and time slows down. I'm dancing with danger as the bull spins around. It's 8 seconds of glory, a lifetime in the air, holding on for freedom, riding without a care. Every fall and every bruise tells the story of a man chasing down his destiny with a rope in his hand. Got fire, and he's got me in his sights. The fight's not over till I hear the whistle tonight. The dirt's unforgiving, but it's where I feel alive. With every leap and twist, I know I've survived. The risk is the reward, and the pain is the prize. But the roar of the crowd is worth every try. It's 8 seconds of glory, a lifetime in the air, holding on for freedom, riding without a care. Every fall and every bruise tells the story of a man chasing down his destiny with a rope in his hand. On my body are badges I wear, each one a reminder of the moments I dared. They call me crazy, but they don't understand. It's more than a ride, it's who I am. It's 8 seconds of glory, a lifetime in the air, holding on for freedom, riding without a care. Every fall and every bruise tells the story of a man chasing down his destiny with a rope in his hand. Yeah.
chair's still there where you used to sit, and the echo of your voice hasn't faded yet. They say you're in a place where the pain is gone, but I'm stuck here trying to carry on. The stars shine bright, the night feels still, but nothing here can ever fill the hole you left when you said goodbye. It's cold comfort that you're in the sky. Cold comfort, knowing you're at peace, while my heart's still breaking, piece by piece. I tell myself you're in a better place, but it doesn't stop the tears on my face. I cling to faith in what I believe. Cold comfort's all I've gotta grieve. Your favorite song came on today, and it cut through me in the deepest way. I closed my eyes and felt you near, but opened them to find you're not here. They say the hurt will ease with time, but healing feels like a mountain to climb. You found your rest, you found your peace, but my aching heart still needs release. Cold comfort, knowing you're at peace, while my heart's still breaking, piece by piece. I tell myself you're in a better place, but it doesn't stop the tears on my face. I cling to faith in what I believe. Cold comfort's all I've got to grieve. The pain is sharp, but the love remains in every moment, in every refrain. I hold on tight to the hope we'll meet when this life ends and I find my feet. Cold comfort, knowing you're at peace, while my heart's still breaking, piece by piece. I tell myself you're in a better place, but it doesn't stop the tears on my face. I cling to faith in what I believe. Cold comfort's all I've gotta grieve. The road is long, the nights are cold, but your memory's the light I hold. I'll see you again beyond the sky. Till then, cold comfort gets me by. Oh, sun comes up, I'm out of bed. Got a list of chores that fill my head. The mule won't budge, the fence is broke, and Daisy's giving me her silent folk. The tractor's stuck, the barn's a wreck, and my girlfriend's hollering, where's my check? Life's a circus and I'm the clown, but you won't catch me backing down. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. With a stubborn mule, a farm to run, and a love that makes me sigh. Life's a little crazy, but I take it in my stride. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. planted corn, but the crows got fat. The rooster thinks he's my boss, imagine that. The mule kicked over the milking pail, and Daisy's mad cause the mail is stale. My girlfriend says we need to talk, but I'm knee deep in mud, can barely walk. Between the farm and her, it's a three-ring show, but I wouldn't trade it for gold, you know. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. But with a stubborn mule, a farm to run, and a love that makes me sigh. Life's a little crazy, but I take it in my stride. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. Got mud on my boots, hay in my hair, but I whistle my troubles into the air. The mule might bray and Daisy might frown, but this old fool won't let it get him down. Sunday comes, it's church and pie. Daisy smiling and I'm flying high. The mules behave for now at least, and the farm's at peace like a beauty feast. But I know by Monday it'll start again. Life's little troubles are my best friends. With a wink and a grin I'll take my bow, cause being in a pickle's my life somehow. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. With a stubborn mule, a farm to run, and a love that makes me sigh. Life's a little crazy, but I take it in my stride. I'm always in a pickle, but somehow I get by. So here's to the mules that love the land, to juggling life with a calloused hand. I may be in a pickle, but I'm living high. Somehow, some way, this cowboy gets by. My share of broken dreams, rode hard trails and rushing streams, lost my way more times than I can count. But I never let the dark keep me bound. Hearts I've loved have slipped away, left me staring at the break of day. But this old cowboy's got one thing he's found. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. Bite the dust, feel the sting. Life will knock you off your swing, but I'll saddle up and ride again. Through the storms, the fire, the wind. Love may break me, fate may frown. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. Gambled my heart and lost it all. Heard the echo of a lonesome call. Seen the sunrise through tear-streaked eyes. But I don't let the hurt paralyze. The prairie's wide, the road is long, but each step writes a brand new song. For every tumble I've taken a vow. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. Bite the dust, feel the sting. Life will knock you off your swing, but I'll saddle up and ride again. Through the storms, the fire, the wind. Love may break me, fate may frown. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. Scars on my heart, dust on my boots. Every fall reminds me of my roots. A cowboy spirit can't be tamed. Even in the herd, I stake my claim. Bite the dust, feel the sting. Life will knock you off your swing, but I'll saddle up and ride again. Through the storms, the fire, the wind. Love may break me, fate may frown. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. So here I stand, the sun sinks low, with the open sky and the earth below. I'll ride this life till the last showdown. I may bite the dust, but I'll never stay down. Low and the day's work's done. The whole town's ready to have some fun. There's a fire in the pit and the band's on cue. Fiddles and guitars spark a rocket's debut. Trucks roll in, kicking up the dust. Folks pile out, chasing laughter and trust. From the barn to the field, the energy's high. Tonight's the night, we're touching the sky. The game is afoot, and we're living it up. Red Solo cups and a little bit of luck. Boots stomping loud on the old wood floor. Tonight's the kind of night we've been waiting for. Raise your hands, let the good times roll. The game is afoot, and it's feeding our soul. Grandma's two-stepping with her cane in hand, and even old Gush joined the barnyard band. There's a line of pies on the table out back, and the keg's been tapped for a cold six-pack. Couples are swaying under string-light stars, while the singles are flirting by the tailgate bars. It's a scene out of heaven with a country twist. A Saturday night too good to be missed. The game is afoot, and we're living it up. Red Solo cups and a little bit of luck. Boots stomping loud on the old wood floor. Tonight's the kind of night we've been waiting for. Raise your hands, let the good times roll. The game is afoot, and it's feeding our soul. Grab your partner, spin them around. Feel the rhythm of this small town sound. Laughter's rising like a barnyard choir, with the fiddle and the banjo lighting the fire. The game is afoot, and we're living it up. Red Solo cups and a little bit of luck. Boots stomping loud on the old wood floor. Tonight's the kind of night we've been waiting for. Raise your hands, let the good times roll. The game is afoot, and it's feeding our soul. The clock strikes 12, but we're far from done. The night's still young, and we're chasing fun. So pass me the jug and let's toast to this night. The game is afoot, and it feels just right.
Well, howdy there, folks. I'm Mark Jones from Pure Bluegrass. I'm the resident storyteller. Sit yourself down and lend me your ears. I've got a tale for you. One as true as my third wife's wig, and twice as peculiar. This here's the story of Old Gus and the Goat that wouldn't quit. Now, old Gus was my neighbor back when I lived in Possum Trot, a little town so small that if you sneezed at one end, someone at the other end would bless you. Gus was a man of simple pleasures. He liked his coffee black, his biscuits burnt, and his chickens louder than a marching band. But the crown jewel of Gus's life was his goat, Butterbean. Butterbean wasn't your ordinary goat. No, sir. This goat was part Houdini, part daredevil, and part ornery cuss. Butterbean could escape from any pen you put him in, climb onto any roof he set his sights on, and eat just about anything that didn't eat him first. One time he swallowed Gus's pocket watch, and for a whole week you could hear Butterbean ticking if you got close enough. Now Gus and Butterbean had a love-hate relationship. Gus loved to hate Butterbean, and Butterbean hated to love Gus. One fine Saturday morning, Gus decided he'd had enough. Butterbean had eaten the laundry off the line again, leaving Gus's unmentionables flapping in the wind for the whole town to see. "That's it," Gus hollered. "I'm taking this goat to market, and I don't care if I have to tie him to the roof of my truck to do it." Well, wouldn't you know it, Butterbean wasn't about to go without a fight. Gus wrestled that goat for a good hour, and by the time he got him into the truck, Gus looked like he'd gone 3 rounds with a tornado. But the goat was in the truck, and Gus was on his way to town. Or so he thought. Halfway down Possum Trot Road, Butterbean kicked the tailgate open and leapt out like he was auditioning for the circus. Gus slammed on the brakes, jumped out of the truck, and went after him, cussing up a storm that would have made a sailor blush. Butterbean, meanwhile, had climbed onto the roof of the hardware store and was bleeding like he owned the place. Now here's where it gets real good. Gus got himself a ladder, climbed up after Butterbean, and just as he reached the roof, Butterbean jumped back down. By the time Gus climbed back down, the goat was inside the truck, honking the horn like a banshee. Folks in town were laughing so hard they couldn't stand up straight. Eventually, Gus gave up. He drove back home with Butterbean in the passenger seat, the goat chewing on his seatbelt like it was bubble gum. "Fine," Gus grumbled. "You win. But don't think for a second I won't put you on a diet of celery and bad vibes if you pull this again." Butterbean just bleated and nuzzled Gus's arm like he knew he'd won that day. And every day after. So, folks, the moral of the story? Sometimes the goats in your life just won't quit. But if you're lucky, they'll keep you laughing long enough to forget why you were mad in the first place. And that, my friends, is as true as the hair on my head, which, for the record, is not all mine.
In a town called Possum Trot, where time moves slow, lived a man named Gus with a goat in tow. Butterbean was his name, an ornery old cuss. Had a knack for trouble and a taste for rust. He'd climb the roof, he'd break the gate, chew up the line link, like it's his fate. Gus hollered, "I've had enough, you mean old beast." But Butterbean just chewed on a fence post feast. "Oh, Butterbean, you ornery goat, climbing on the truck, rocking the boat. You drive old Gus crazy, but he can't stay mad, 'cause life with Butterbean ain't all that bad." One fine morning, Gus made a vow, "Taking you to market, I'm done right now." Tied him up tight, got him in the truck, but Butterbean had plans and Gus had no luck. Halfway to town, that goat made a scene, kicked the tailgate open and leapt out clean. On the hardware store roof, he stood real proud, while the folks in town laughed and gathered a crowd. "Oh, Butterbean, you ornery goat, climbing on the truck, rocking the boat. You drive old Gus crazy, but he can't stay mad, 'cause life with Butterbean ain't all that bad." Gus climbed that ladder, cussing to the sky. Butterbean jumped down with a twinkle in his eye. When Gus came down, there sat the goat in the front seat, honking like he owned the road. home they went. Gus shook his head. I'll feed you celery, no more cornbread. But Butterbean nuzzled him, soft and sweet, like a goat who knows he can't be beat. And though he raised a ruckus most every day, old Gus wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, Butterbean, you ornery goat, climbing on the truck, rocking the boat. You drive old Gus crazy, but he can't stay mad, 'cause a life with Butterbean ain't all that bad. So here's to the goats that make us grin, and the folks who love them through thick and thin. Old Gus and Butterbean, a legendary pair, proving love's a little sweeter with a bit of wear and tear. Oh, yeah.
Life's a game and the stakes are high. One wrong move and you're in the sky. I've been the ball rolling out of control, knocked down hard, chasing some lost goal. The lights flash bright but the shadows creep. Every climb I make feels way too steep. But when I hit the wall and the world says no, I find the strength to grab and go. Every tilt feels like a second chance, a fight to stay in this crazy dance. The bells are ringing, the flippers snap. I keep coming back, no time for a nap. I may bend the rules, but I still advance, 'cause every tilt feels like a second chance. In the gutter spinning out of play, watched my dreams just slip away. But I've learned to nudge, to push, to shove. When the game gets rough, you rise above. The world might call it a cheap shot move, but survival's the only thing I gotta prove. I'm lighting jackpots, breaking through. A tilt just means there's more to do. Every tilt feels like a second chance, a fight to stay in this crazy dance. The bells are ringing, the flippers snap. I keep coming back, no time for a nap. I may bend the rules, but I still advance, 'cause every tilt feels like a second chance. The sound of the buzzer don't mean it's done. As long as there's life, the game ain't won. So hit me hard, I can take the blows. I'll keep fighting till the final close. Every tilt feels like a second chance, a fight to stay in this crazy dance. The lights are flashing, the targets gleam. I'm chasing down that impossible dream. I'm making the rules, but I still advance, 'cause every tilt feels like a second chance. So here I stand, a warrior's grin. In this arcade of life, I'm playing to win. When the ball rolls out, I take my stance, 'cause every tilt feels like a second chance. Stand, a warrior's grin. In this arcade of life, I'm playing to win. When the ball rolls out, I take my stance, 'cause every tilt feels like a second chance.
underdog, the one who falls, the name they don't remember, the one they don't call. I've heard the doubters, felt their kicks, but I'm tougher than the mud they tried to stick. I've got a dream and a heart that won't quit. So throw me against the wall, see if I stick. Throw me against the wall, see if I stick. You can doubt me, push me, call me a misfit. I'm built to bend but not to break, made for the risks that others won't take. I've got the fire, I've got the grit. So throw me against the wall, see if I stick. I've seen the storms, been drenched to the bone, lost a few battles, but I've held my own. They say life's a gamble, a game, a chance, but I ain't afraid to take the stance. Every scar I wear, every hit I take, is proof I'm ready for the wall to shake. Throw me against the wall, see if I stick. You can doubt me, push me, call me a misfit. I'm built to bend but not to break, made for the risks that others won't take. I've got the fire, I've got the grit. So throw me against the wall, see if I stick. I'm no stranger to the hard, cold stone, where dreams are tested and you're left alone. But I'll keep climbing, won't back down. I'll stake my claim on this battleground. Throw me against the wall, see if I stick. You can doubt me, push me, call me a misfit. I'm built to bend but not to break, made for the risks that others won't take. I've got the fire, I've got the grit. So throw me against the wall, see if I stick. So take your best shot, give it your all. I'll rise again, no matter the fall. And this heart's unyielding, this soul is thick. Throw me against the wall, see if I stick.
Mom called me Benjamin, sweet and slow. Daddy called me Buddy when the sun hung low. My friends call me Ben when we're raising a glass. Uncle to the little ones who grow up so fast. I've worn a lot of names like a badge on my chest, but there's one thing I'll never confess. You can call me many things, I've heard it all before. Call me a drifter, a dreamer, or a man who's been through war. You can call me yours through the storms and the weather, but never call me Eller, 'cause I'll stand tall forever. I've been called stubborn, I've been called tough, I've been called crazy when life got rough. I've been the one to lend a helping hand, and the fool who thought he could outrun the land.
You can call me many things, I've heard it all before. Call me a drifter, a dreamer, or a man who's been through war. You can call me yours through the storms and the weather, but never call me Eller, 'cause I'll stand tall forever. I may bend, but I don't break. I'll fight for what's mine, whatever it takes. Love me or hate me, the truth won't fade. This name I wear was born and made. You can call me many things, I've heard it all before. Call me a sinner, a saint, or the man next door. You can call me yours through the storms and the weather, but never call me Eller, 'cause I'll stand tall forever. So call me Benjamin, Buddy, or Ben. Call me Uncle by the little ones again. Call me yours through the trials we tether, but never call me Eller. No, not now, not ever.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight at the Mainline Music Stage. What an incredible night of music and community. It's been such a joy to share it with all of you. Before we wrap up, don't forget about Worship Night happening right here every second Tuesday of the month. It's a special evening of uplifting music and worship, so be sure to mark your calendars and join us. If you missed any part of tonight's performances, or just want to relive the magic, you can find every act online on our YouTube channel, available anytime, anywhere. Subscribe, like, and share to spread the word about all the amazing talent we feature here on the Mainline stage. Now, before we say goodnight, a quick shout out to one of our favorite local businesses, Cannon's Grocery. Cannon's is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Whether it's fresh produce, quality meats, a great selection of pantry staples, or even specialty items for those unique recipes. Cannon's has been proudly serving our community for years, and we're so grateful for their support. Be sure to stop by and see what's new this week. Good night, everyone. Thank you for spending your evening with us, and we hope to see you again soon, right here at the Mainline Music Stage. Take care, and God bless.